Okay, there's more comments to be had and to be talked about in the discussion boards there, but I've been ranting or going on for too long here. I don't want to either bore you or take your brains away from you. I just want to try to give you enough material so you can be generative in your critical thinking. So other things to be said about the discussion boards, but I've said them. They're there, they're written there, so read them on your own. It's probably better that way than me droning on here. So I'm just going to turn very quickly to an annotated reading of the second part of Communist Manifesto and point out some highlights that you might want to use in your dialogic discussion board. Okay, so notice here in this part here. And I'll post this annotation too. Notice here that he's talking about property. So this is all about property here, right? And this is crucial, right? So labor and property are crucial to the understanding of capitalism, right? And it's really how you feel about labor and how you feel about property that defines your orientation toward capitalism, right? So take a look at what he's saying here, right? A Marxist or a communist is about abolishing private property, which is the abolition of bourgeois property, right? So he's saying property is going to be abolished, but there's still going to be certain types of property, but it's going to be a property that is from the worker, from the proletariat, or based on their form, right, of existence. So keep that in mind, the idea of property, it goes on there, right? Here he's talking about, he addresses the capitalist himself. You are horrified at our attempting to do away with private property, right? You say that when you lose private property, that's when individuality vanishes, and that's a very, very strongly held belief in the West, in the capitalist West, right? So where do you stand with that, right? Is your individuality defined by the things you own, by the fact that you possess things, right? Is that crucial to not only individuality, but also to citizenship? Okay, so Marx contests it, right? Because ultimately saying, well, not everyone has. It's only the bourgeoisie that really has access to property in a real way, right? We all own a little bit of property, but not the property that the capitalist owns. But is property the basis for individuality? That's a key idea there.